Stream is live now. Jackson, this is a moment you've been waiting for quite some time. For those of you who do not know, Jackson Posey at the beginning of the football year announced that he would eat an onion if the Bears did not make a bowl game, and he is here today as part of this Christmas trend that we've got going on to pay off that bet and truly eat his words.
You know, they say ignorance is bliss, and I've been trying to live in a state of denial of this for a long time. I went to H-E-B last night, picked out a nice supple onion, and really just tried to ignore the fact that this is here, but now it is, and I'm just on the verge of a mental breakdown. It's going great.
You've got your cutlery. You're clearly prepared to do so.
This one's for you, and then this one's for the onion. So.
But you did say yourself, no pressure really. You said slightly a little bit of pressure, but
No, now it's a lot of pressure. Now I'm staring down the barrel of this gun, and it is calling out my name. You know, like the annoying orange that was big back in the day?
Yep.
This is so much worse than that in every way.
Well, we'll wait for you.
Well, how are you going to address it? Any, last words before you dig in?
You know, as the scriptures say, we do not consider this present suffering worthy to compare with the glory that is to be revealed to us. And so, as I stare at this onion, I more intently look upon Jesus and ask him to please don't let me die right now. Those are my last words. I've also never peeled an onion before, fun fact. So
have you eaten one before?
Not raw.
Not raw.
So this will be a new experience.
I'm really not even a fan of cooked onions either. When I was in high school, we had a show where there was a Native American character who ate a raw onion, and the guy who played the character really wanted to go all in. So our director was like, "Hey, let's run it with an apple. We can peel an apple. It'll look the same on stage." He's like, "No." So he would buy entire bags of raw onions and just chow down on them. And I was his understudy. And one day he was not able to be there, and I managed to avoid at the last second having to eat the onion. But what goes around comes around.
So is that where you got this idea to make this bet? Was it just something that happened on the day?
I feel like I got really put up to this by two of my co-hosts, Joseph Pratt and Foster Nicholas. And so
who are they?
I don't know, but they're going to get sued after this, certainly. What's going on here? Also, why is it so hard to peel an onion?
Because you're doing it wrong.
How am I supposed to be doing it?
I'm not sure, but that's not right.
I can smell it all. Oh, gosh.
It is a rich smell already.
Yeah. It's slimy.
A little green, too. Did you pick the ripe one?
I just grabbed one that looked like it was there. Is this better or worse for me?
I guess we're about to find out.
It looks pretty good, I think, as far as onions go.
Right.
Yeah. Want to take a little taste?
No. That's your job here. So let's go back.
You did bet the entire onion.
Yeah, about the entire season. So you said they would go 6-6, and here we are.
At least. Yeah, I mean, you thought you were very safe.
I thought they were going 8-4.
It was really safe. We all thought a little bit better.
I said if they at least play one game, then I felt like they could win 6.
It was.
Yeah.
It
and
was
then after the first game,
math.
we thought differently. That was close.
I can see you shaking a little bit. What's kind of going through your mind at this moment?
I think that's enough peeled.
I think we need
Any
to have,
more peeling, I think, would be cheating.
I think we need to have a brief moment of levity, and so I've written down some nice onion jokes on my little cue card here. This is not stalling.
Just lightly.
You know, yeah. Joe, what do you call an onion that won't hold water?
I'm not sure.
A leak.
You're not. What's a leak?
Isn't it like an onion?
That is not a leak.
Okay.
Yeah,
this is an onion because it does hold. Hopefully, it holds water. I don't know. What? I'll throw this to our live studio audience over here. What do you call a word that sounds like an onion? An onionmatopia.
Where's the laugh track?
With the silent
groans over there. What about the laugh track?
I think it's that one. That's some cheers, but it works.
How do you propose to an onion? Onion ring. Yeah.
There's a long pause there. Unnecessarily long.
Okay. I thought that was pretty funny.
I think it's time. You finally get to pay this off.
So how are you going to do
many.
it? You're going to cut or just Apple style like your
I don't know. I guess
friend.
Apple style. This is huge. This is so big.
Well, yep.
I'm just going to have to Apple style it.
Yep.
Are you going to commentate this like it's like a Little League baseball game?
No,
I guess maybe when it gets...
you can commentate it yourself.
We need that first-hand perspective, Jackson.
So let's go ahead. Oh, wow.
That is quite a chomp.
It wasn't a big bite.
That was not a big bite at all.
No.
This is so big. Yep. Nope.
How does it taste?
First taste test. Just initial thoughts. First thought as it hits your mouth.
Like, if that was the whole thing, it was bad.
Uh-huh.
You know?
You barely got the tooth mark. Just to
Are you
show
going
the camera.
That was
like,
a struggle to get through one bite.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
You want to start from the top, maybe, and just...
Started from the bottom, now we're here? No, this is still the bottom. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The initial taste was not horrible, but we have 2 mics on this. The aftertaste is atrocious.
Mm.
Like, imagine what a raw onion would taste like, but like spicier.
That is a raw onion, though.
I am just gonna have to eat it fast.
Eat it fast. That seems like the worst thing you could do.
Are you gonna cut it at all, or
worse.
like into bite sizes, or like strands? Maybe
strands. Peel it one layer at a time.
Yeah. Like an orange peel. If you were to eat the peel.
It's like so spicy. I didn't know onions were spicy.
I've never heard
had
anybody
an onion
say that before.
It's really bad. It is so bad. Okay.
Worth every bite, though, I assume.
Yeah, it kind of builds.
Yeah.
What do we think the most efficient way to eat this is? Because doing this is not working.
Well, we need some help. We need some people to let us know. I would say, if it was me right now, and I like onions too, so I would cut it into fourths maybe, and just chomp away, like bits and pieces.
Oh, that makes it worse.
And that way, if you start cutting it, then hopefully the tears will start welling up too. So I really want to see that.
Cutting it in half.
Yeah.
Well, then
there is a bit of a splash.
Yeah. Now, this is not a dry onion.
No, this is a very wet onion.
Yep.
All right.
I think that might be because of you, though. This side is a little soggy. This is an interesting choice, though. Like, if you were to place a bet, I know we've made our own onion bets throughout the year. Like, what would you say? Like, I wouldn't do onion. I don't think.
No, I think we're probably more along the pepper route for the spring semester.
A ghost pepper,
something quick.
Yeah.
This is.
I already made my ghost pepper bet. I said if Baylor hired Jeff Traylor, I would do a ghost pepper in celebration.
Yeah, that's aged well.
That would be
now it's all over both my heads, so I can't rub my eyes either.
Nope.
Well, I believe we do have tissues.
We should have prepared for that.
We do. We do have tissues, so he is going to be okay. I guess we'll move this out of the way.
Am I going to be okay? Are we confident about that?
You got your water? You got a bucket over there? That crunch is unmatched.
Yeah.
It's so wet on the inside. There's so much onion juice.
This is so entertaining.
Maybe we'll get you like a raw potato next to soap up all the juice.
This has to be the grossest thing I've ever done in my life.
Okay, what's up there,
terrible.
though? I mean, there have to be some things that compare to the onion a little. Nope.
No.
Nothing.
It's just so bad.
Now let's go back to August. Kind of a dumb question, but did you see yourself sitting right here in December? Good timing for the question.
Yeah.
How dare you? No, I felt very confident.
Mm-hmm.
I think Dave Aranda is a very nice man.
Mm-hmm.
This might be the meanest thing he's ever done. I know the players probably wanted to play in a bowl game. I really, really wanted them to play in a bowl game. Yeah, this one's for you.
At least they didn't have to do that.
Just every bite is worse.
How can it get worse?
I don't know.
I think your tongue would be a little bit toned to the flavor now. Expecting the spicy aftertaste. But, I mean, to go back to August, I mean, I think we like to reflect on that a little bit. But did you know what an onion looked like? Like, just how big this actually is? Or was it just like a one-bite thing?
I thought it would be like an apple size. I did not anticipate this.
But did you not go to the store and pick out this onion for yourself?
I did.
Mm.
Oh,
And
so
Jackson
spicy.
did
like,
say...
I really need milk. Like, this is weird. I had no clue this was so spicy.
Well, there's water.
The out was a sweet onion, and he said he would not allow himself to eat a sweet onion. This is just a normal onion, and it's clearly living
Can
up
you, like,
to...
microwave this a little bit to, like, get the juice
I
out?
don't know about that.
It is
like
a
so
really
wet.
poor choice.
Yeah.
Slow and steady. We're getting there. That's a big bite.
You gonna do that whole thing, that whole bite right now?
No.
I
can
think
do, like,
you
half
should.
of it.
That would be like a turning point in the onion.
I mean, then you're
If I throw
probably...
up, which one of them should I aim at?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
no.
he's got a
Okay.
bucket. That's just unnecessary.
This belongs to the department. That doesn't. So
That's a great point. I have not signed a waiver for any of this, so my superiors here are really on the hook if this goes south. Foster is my superior.
I am your superior.
I was just gonna say.
I can't believe you put this on the line for a West Virginia football game.
I did. It paid off, too.
Now, what was your onion bet? Was it if Baylor beats West Virginia at the end of the year?
I would be
Then
eating
you would
one
be
with
eating
him. Yeah,
an onion
I
too.
was very confident that I would not be doing so, and now I can see that he's a little lonely. I think we could have gone halfsies and kind of shared the pain.
Please.
Oh no, we're past that. We're past that.
I think we kind of have to help him a little bit, just maybe like a little
A half
chunk,
a half of the chunk.
something, because this is really.
But Joe,
this is
we need to
bad.
ask him. Would you ever bet an onion on something again?
No, absolutely not.
What would you rather?
I don't know if I'll ever bet anything ever again.
I mean,
If
because
this-
with some of your sports takes that
Yeah.
you had on the podcast this semester, it feels like this is the perfect conclusion to those takes that were just awfully off point.
You think about
You're sweating.
you think about oh my, it's
For your head,
so
maybe.
spicy. You think about the great atrocities
I can taste
in the world.
I can feel like the warmth.
Like there was a time in Boston where there was a big molasses flood, like 100 years ago. This is a real story. There's a molasses flood.
100
that,
years
like,
ago?
roughly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're from Boston. You probably
No, I'm
remember this. There's a molasses flood that like swept through all of Boston, and it was like devastating. Like I think a couple people died in the molasses
Wow.
flood because it was. I mean, it moved slow, but it's like
Yeah.
powerful. I can't imagine that was more traumatic than this is. So,
Wow.
Huh.
Any other comparisons you'd like to make?
when the meteorite hit the dinosaurs,
Mhm.
except if the meteorite hit them in their mouth and they just had to like taste it as they died.
Oh.
So this is equivalent to death, Jackson.
It might be worse. Death is like a relaxation in some sense. This is like a very, very present reality that is
Mhm.
like not even a quarter of the way done.
No, you're not a quarter of the way done.
No.
I mean,
Nearly there. Say 25% done after this big bite.
Oh, don't say big bite. Oh gosh.
Small, moderate
and
size
just
bite.
to show off, there is still a lot here.
I heard y'all say that you're gonna help me out here. So
All right, Jackson,
That was-
if you can get done with this a big monster chunk, I think Joe and I can split
Yeah,
one of the
we could take one of the
quarters.
quadrants.
You know,
I don't think I can do this all in one bite, but
that was a nibble.
Yeah, that wasn't even close to one bite.
You just got to down it. Did you
Mhm.
peel it all the way? There's still like an outer layer
the
on the end of the onion.
spicy. I should have left it on.
I mean, I guess we can let you peel off one more layer if that kind of helps you mentally prepare for the rest of this onion. I mean, we did put the over-under at 10 minutes, and Jackson was very
We did-
confident
that
it would
was
be
the-
less than 10.
Okay, I don't remember that.
No,
Yeah, oof.
Well, we need some lines on that.
The live lines are changing as we are less than a quarter of the way done after 15 minutes.
On the puking, too. It's right here. It's a bath. It's
so atrocious.
Excuse me. It's
he got his daily vegetables
can.
though.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
yearly.
Is it time to take
that
a break for some
shaking.
more onion jokes? One more bite and we get back to the jokes wherever you threw them.
Those are all the jokes I wrote down.
Wow, you only had 3. Only had 3.
That's the best 3 there are. Can I get something other than water, Nick?
I think there's hot sauce in the break room.
There is hot sauce in the break room.
Honestly, like I would take like ketchup at this point. Like there's like a wide range of things I would be willing to try.
Didn't you say one time you would drink the is it sweet and sour sauce?
Is this kind of reminiscent?
McDonald's?
He had to do it.
Oh, you did it.
I did have to do it. However.
That was one.
Do you remember the moment?
That was one down it.
We did talk about, what was it, the hot lemonade that we had before one episode?
That was actually good. If there's any hot lemonade in there, I will definitely drink that.
Yeah, warm raspberry coffee. That's what it was.
It was good. It was good.
Mm-hmm. Warm Vita water.
If anyone in the live YouTube audience or Instagram has questions for Jackson as he does this, we do welcome anything in the chat. Did they have smaller onions, or was this just kind of a power move on your part?
I tried to grab an average-sized onion.
What is an average-sized onion?
Too big.
Too big. Bigger than an apple, as we've determined. Oof. That's a large bite.
That's
I think
too early.
We said that one was yours.
We need to be like finishing at the same time.
We can take a bite.
You get the head start.
Yeah. My friend Drake Toll in the chat is asking, what is Jackson Posey?
What are you?
I think.
I'll leave these here.
Therefore I am.
And your roommate Major, as we've determined, is asking, why would you do this? And I think that's a question that went through our heads as we made onion bets throughout the semester. But it is fitting that the first person to put an onion on the line is the one who's eating it.
Yeah, we got some extras.
Hot sauce, Jell-O, and mango green tea.
Mango green tea.
Can we poll the audience on what I need?
This is a snack pack.
Yeah.
Treat yourself, so you'd have to eat that with a plastic knife.
We can move this to get a better
Jell-O
view
shot.
of
green
those
tea,
onions.
mango.
No alcohol, I promise.
And
if I left this out long enough, would it ferment into
Louisiana
alcohol?
Pure.
How does fermentation work?
I don't think so.
Okay.
This maybe?
What if this is worse? What if this is like really bad? On the onion?
I doubt it. No,
All right. Well, once I get this one through, then we can eat the last 3 of this. This is definitely super old.
Are you putting the hot sauce on the onion, Jackson?
Wow.
Is this another level? Move.
I'm going to put some on this plastic knife and just drink it off.
How come?
This is a punishment unlike any other.
Some other flavor in my mouth.
Why not the snack pack?
Ooh.
Ugh. That was just gross. No, creamer? Just by itself?
Unreal.
I think that would help.
It's like spicy buffalo sauce.
I think buffalo sauce is just naturally spicy.
Yeah,
so that's
spicy buffalo sauce describing hot sauce. Interesting.
That's a wild choice.
So this hot sauce is spicy, you're saying? Well, that looked like it was a pretty good, I don't know what to call that.
I can't believe I'm only a quarter of the way through with this.
But
this is the worst thing I've ever
you got
done.
some work to do here. And you got these 2 here. Those should target those.
To the people still enjoying this, do you have any advice for Jackson right now?
Whoops.
That was too much.
Plug my nose? Oh, that's actually not a bad idea.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that before. Like, it doesn't taste, and it makes it taste bland. And people would say, like, you don't like something, you do that. But say, why would you do that?
Well,
if you don't like something.
Why are you eating something?
I'm going to cover it with my Kleenex so I don't.
Oh, well, we do have them right here.
It's not that big of a table.
Plop those there.
Wow. Let's see. Let's test out Terry's theory.
That's just far too much.
Oh, gosh.
Looks like it's going worse. So maybe you do need to taste the onion. Actually, let's outlaw that. Can't plug your nose.
Nope. I guess if it made it a little bit better, it's
Yeah.
okay. But I think that just blocked the view.
Once you started with the no nose plug, now you just have to ride it out.
Deep in thought here.
No.
This is a very festive plate, too. Right ahead of our Christmas party here.
Yeah.
The red
Showing
and
off
green. It's really nice.
Merry Christmas
Merry
in their
Christmas.
middle.
Oh, I shouldn't touch your food. My hands are clean. I got a lot of onion shavings around here, too.
Well, you know what you could do? You could throw away the shavings in the trash can to your right, kind of see just where you're at with this final product.
Because if it stays on the plate, there's like a rule, where if it stays on the plate, you have to eat it. So unless you want to eat the shavings.
This is bad. I don't think you realize how bad this is.
I do not think I
No, I
realize
don't.
how bad this is either.
I don't think so.
You know countries where like a dictator takes over and they don't have democracy anymore?
Your analogies are so wild, Jackson. I just don't.
Remember when Sam Bankman-Fried scammed people out of like billions of dollars?
Yep.
Totally.
Y'all are Enron.
No.
All right. Are y'all ready?
Ready for what?
You volunteered?
We volunteered when we get a little bit closer.
I think these two. Well, what are we splitting again?
I mean, we could split this.
Yeah, we could
You
split.
said you'd take half of a quarter each.
Yeah.
So that's
So this is a quarter.
this is
This is a quarter.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's
Are
these
you
two.
sure?
You bit out of that. I'm not eating.
I bit out of this one?
Free bit onion.
Yeah,
No,
you
this one's
did.
yours.
That's the big bite.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Here's yours.
That's the
Oh,
beginning
all right.
nibble. I'm not eating this whole half.
Yeah, you
Too
gotta
late.
cut the half and half. No,
No,
'cause
that's
mine
not a
is-
half. That's
oh,
an eighth.
No, it is not.
It's a big
That's a
onion,
quarter.
bro.
Come on.
I cut it in half, and then I
Yeah.
cut one in half.
You gotta send it a replay.
Instant replay.
I think no way he has to eat that whole thing. So you gotta cut that in half. You eat what?
I mean, we'll help you in this
eat
journey.
What you said you were
but-
going to eat.
I gagged on the last
put-
one.
So you
I don't know if
used
I'm
this,
making it
right?
through.
Yeah, he
And this.
licked the end of the knife.
You didn't lick this knife.
I typically don't lick metal knives.
Only
That's
the
not something I do very
plasticware.
often.
I'll let you cut my onion.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, I was gonna present you.
Oh, thank you.
Ah.
Thank you. I'm honored.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Can I give you like most of it?
Most of it.
Most of just this slice?
Okay, but we're not indulging in this slice until
Nope.
you are on your final slice as well.
Okay,
That's
that's
right.
fair.
I was thinking about maybe taste tests, but yeah, I'll
I
wait
think it's
too.
too soon.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. I'll wait.
You're not gonna get the full. Yeah, these are about the same size.
Yeah,
You're
we
not
got-
gonna get the unless you eat more than this.
Well, what was just thrown
If
your
you
way?
need some help
oh,
with
that's
it, Nick
terrible.
Cook helped us
That's
with
terrible.
some toppings, or one topping.
Ketchup to cool the
Ketchup.
bird.
Do you want it? No, I think Foster and I get it.
I don't think so. I think
I don't want
I've
that on mine.
sacrificed enough for this podcast. You know, if
You
Drake
have
Cole is
sacrificed
still
a
watching,
lot.
he hosts an ESPN Central Texas radio show, and I think for the content, he should do his own version of the Onion Challenge.
Wow, so this is just a new trend you're putting out there.
Yeah, I mean, remember the Ice Bucket Challenge?
Uh-huh.
I mean, that one was like for charity
Yeah.
and awareness. So maybe like slightly more useful to society.
Is this the safer version of the one chip challenge is what you're saying?
I don't know that this is safe. This
Oh,
is
okay.
like deeply upsetting to me on like my soul level. Like I feel like I'm entering a state of madness. Like if you put me in a sensory deprivation chamber, except
Wow.
instead of sensory deprivation, it was just like
Onions?
torture.
Oh.
I guess it kind of is torture to be
Yeah.
sensory deprivation, but
You're just eating them like French fries
I
now.
don't.
Well, he's
What-
got
I don't know what the
ketchup,
most efficient way to eat this is.
I think you just got it
That's
let's
the way
see how
to
this
eat
goes.
it, I think.
just like onion rings.
Oof.
Okay, tastes bad, but I didn't gag on that one. So
Mm-mm.
that's arguably progress.
Wow. Oh,
Have I what yet?
fulfilled the bet. I mean, Jackson, I don't think he can.
Has
throw the
Jackson
towel.
fulfilled the bet yet?
Have I fulfilled?
I don't think you
I
can
don't
throw
think
in
you
the towel.
can.
I
I
see a
mean-
lot of vegetables still to be eaten.
Because we do remember the quote. An entire onion.
Entire. And we're helping you out by taking some too. So like, if you don't finish this,
I feel very appreciated by my co-host here.
Would you say you're halfway through at this point?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't know if that even makes me feel better, but yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say, how does that make you feel?
Really disgusted with myself.
Yeah. Now you did warm up
That
before.
might actually taste worse. Ketchup and raw onion is a bad.
I think it.
Don't try that.
It's on burgers.
For anyone who's eating a raw onion out there, do not put ketchup on it. It does not help.
Yeah, it's terrible. Nobody's ever done it before.
No.
Well, now I lost my train of thought, but going back, halfway done with the onion.
Halfway done with the onion.
Well, now I'm not entirely sure what I was going to ask you. Go ahead and take another bite.
This is so bad. This isn't going to make me throw up, but it might be the worst tasting thing I've ever eaten.
Worst tasting thing you've ever eaten?
Worst.
Huh. A vegetable.
I have the taste palate of a 6-year-old. So.
I was going to say, you kind of warmed up, like you got some breakfast in you before you came here. That's smart. What'd you eat before? Just so we know what might be coming back up on our table right now.
I had sliders made with breakfast sausage and a bunch of purple grapes.
Like just sausage and sliders.
Okay.
Right. With ketchup?
No.
Onion? Cheese? Okay.
Do you think you would have been able to finish this a bit quicker if you had not indulged in a breakfast beforehand?
I think I would have thrown up already.
Oh, great. Okay, good choice.
Thankfully.
I got to air out my tongue a little bit.
So you're saying the sausages aren't disagreeing with the onion down there, the raw onion?
No.
Really?
I will say, like Tuesday morning, wake up at like 4 a.m. and I have like low blood sugar at 4 a.m. and so I'm like, I gotta go chow down on some fruit right now. And so go to my fridge and I found a 3-pound bag of grapes that hadn't been opened yet, and I ate like more than a third of it. Like I ate a pound of grapes at 4 a.m. So this might not even be the weirdest food thing I've done this week. It's definitely up there, but
a pound of grapes though seems like an attainable goal.
Yeah.
It seems
at 4 a.m.
Yeah, I'm not with you there, but I can't speak for you waking up and eating the things you decide to eat, but I could eat a pound of grapes, I think.
Yeah.
You ever have them frozen?
Frozen green
Yeah.
ones?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're great.
I basically survive off frozen green grapes and like HEB salsa. That's like my whole
dip
diet.
them? Is that like a...
Yep, I put them together, definitely.
A lot of chopped
what
onions
would grape
and salsa.
salsa look like?
What would grape salsa look
Yeah,
like?
like just a smoothie?
Jackson, you're getting close.
He is pretty close.
I'm really slowing
He is
down
pretty
here.
close.
Oh, man. This is bad.
We are officially 30 minutes into our stream of Jackson eating this onion. We've been live for 30 minutes.
It's about as long as one of our shows.
It is about as long as one of our
This is how
shows.
long
Oh,
we
so we
talk.
end it now, right?
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. I mean, I know Mr. Pills would like that. He doesn't like going above really 30 minutes. We get some critiques if we're about
Mr.
31.
Pills, if you want to indulge in some of this,
We'll save you a bite.
We'll save you a bite. Michael Haig also sitting over there. You're more than welcome to join in here.
Did you bite out of this?
You want to switch?
No, I don't want to switch.
I'll cut the edge off.
No. It's perfectly
Okay.
fine. I trust you.
I think.
And even if you did.
I think in the interest of me not throwing up.
What was that? Come on.
I think in the interest of me not throwing up
That
right
was edible.
now, we need to each take just
that's
the
not
remaining
edible.
third of this.
What?
I think in the interest of me not throwing up, we can
don't,
each have our
you can't.
third.
We have to.
I don't.
Oh, wow, he's going in.
Let's go.
He's gone in.
Foster?
Yeah, that's
Take
not good.
The little middle bite.
Yeah. You took the little.
Eat it by layer.
You can eat it by layer.
It's really
Oh,
not
wow.
as bad as you said.
It's like you can
Okay.
taste
You
the
feel it
entire
now?
vegetable section at HEB. It's
But that first bite is kind of sweet, and then you
No.
feel it in your nose.
Yeah.
Wow.
You want some green tea?
Yes.
Green tea mango?
Oh.
I don't even like tea.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, now do that 50 more times.
But it also just feels like something you just need to keep going. I think the breaks are what's really killing it because
Okay.
Joe's cheering up. Close up on Joe, crying a little bit.
No tears.
Cheers.
I'm not cheersing you, but I'll raise a, not on your bitten end, but
This is the middle. This part isn't bitten. Cheers.
Man, that's gross.
This is gotta be a big bite, Jackson.
Wow. Gosh.
I really appreciate the solidarity here. I feel
There's
like
no
PETA
reason
should
for
have
us to be
stepped in
doing
at some
this.
point and told us to stop. There has to be animal cruelty against one of us.
Wow. It's a bit large.
Thank you to people who are still watching. I'm sure this is really fun watching three people struggle over onions.
Jeez.
I have like the end piece too. Like, what is this? Do I have to eat
You
that
didn't even
too?
cut the onion off.
Come on. This,
Wow.
I guess I have to.
You know what they say?
Wow.
You are what you eat.
I have not heard that.
No.
You are what you eat. We came into today as humans, and we are leaving onions. I don't know what that says about our prior diet, but
We're all
This is the first
struggling
thing
now.
I ate today too. So like,
Really? Okay.
my mouth is like
What a
on
start.
fire with the rage of a million like gremlins right now.
We now understand the level that goes into making these bets.
Yep.
I think Jackson's outrageous sports takes are coming to a close, as is his diet. Living off of this.
I renounce every nice thing I've ever said about Pat McAfee.
which is what? What nice
I don't
things.
even know anymore.
Yeah.
I
haven't
feel like
heard any.
my
Are we
whole
going in for one more?
one more bite.
A big chunk.
One more.
One
No,
more
no, no.
big bite.
We've got to get there. I mean, we're sitting at
This is terrible.
45 minutes.
One more big
since
bite,
we-
and we knock it out.
Whoa.
No,
Foster?
I mean, are you gonna eat that all in one bite?
No, but
You gotta
I can't do anymore. I'm literally vibrating right now. My hands are vibrating. Last bite.
Good
and I'll
vibes.
close us out.
That's what they would say.
I'll close us out. Yep.
You're gonna eat that whole thing.
I think I can't. I'm gonna throw up if I keep
If
eating.
we were, yeah, dude. If you and I were this far done with the onion, I think we would be in
I'm
the
about
same
to finish
state.
my quarter, so we are.
Oh, well, yeah, you're pretty good at this. This guy must have had some experience eating raw onions before.
I don't think it's
Who's a big raw
onions,
onion
but
guy?
How much time
I'm
you
very
spent
used
at sea?
to. You know, when you're a kid and you just eat the wasabi,
Yeah.
and you get used to that like nose tingle. It's kind of the same feeling, honestly.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, a little.
This is
I don't
gonna,
think
like, destroy
wasabi's
my
as
immune
acidic
system.
as this. This
No,
is
for
like,
sure.
This
No.
is like Pop Rocks, but
Wow. We do appreciate everyone for
Yeah.
tuning in. Still with 10 viewers on YouTube. I don't know how we're doing on Instagram, but yum.
maybe at the end of the year we'll do it like with better food.
Yeah.
Somebody will make something for us. Like Nick Cook, he keeps bringing us all the
Jello that no
all
one
of the
wants.
Jell-O.
Yeah. Could be a celebration.
Thank you to Nick. Great work with the website and
Yeah.
bringing us aid for the onions.
Another fun fact,
Yeah.
it's been a great year for the podcast, and we would truly like to thank for that. 25 people had
Mhm.
Don't Feed the Bears as their number one podcast, and we had over 600 streams.
3 of the number ones right here.
3 of the number ones are right here. So 22 is a solid number, I'd say.
Actually, I don't think it's my one. Is it yours?
It's not mine.
No?
No, it's my number 3.
Wow.
We have a
My number
comment
one
from
is ASMR onion eating.
we have a comment from Freedom Toast asking if there are any bold predictions for the basketball season.
Don't make me do this. I will not put an onion on this.
Come on.
We're doing
I
like
think-
hot sauce shots or a ghost pepper?
No.
No.
I think women's basketball wins the Big 12. Like relatively handily. That's my hot take. Is that even a hot take? I don't
Not
know at
really.
this point. But I said that preseason when they were ranked in the 20s.
Yep.
Other hot take is the Joe Pratt will probably not try out for the football team, but he can prove me wrong.
So when Joe Pratt walks on in
The
2024,
says different. So
If you make the football team, I will eat another onion.
starting left tackle.
left tackle.
The next Alvin Abasale
Yeah.
is Joseph Pratt.
I'll kick.
All right, my whole body is vibrating right now. I feel like my inner.
I think we can close out with
Are
one
we?
last bite.
Oh, hitting the end here.
Cheers to
I'm gonna pass
2023
out.
and don't feed the bears. Jackson, that's not a bite. Come on.
You
Take
ate one layer at a time.
I did not. I took a big chomp.
I've been eating one layer at a time.
I
I'll
wanna
take a chomp.
dedicate
We'll
this
take
onion.
one more chomp together.
Everybody asks me, what?
Wow.
I'm like out of breath. I'm not even doing it.
Waiting for one last Jackson burp to send us off.
I want to dedicate this. A lot of people ask me what I would do if Baylor did make a bowl game.
Jackson,
I
one
guess
last.
we'll never know.
Okay. Would you like to put a gallon of milk on anything now?
I had a buddy at a dance party drink a whole gallon of milk, chugged it, and then he said, I don't feel too good, and went to the bathroom for the next, 5 hours. He was, soaking wet and sweat.
What kind of a
Shout
party
out
was
Rob
that?
McKenna.
Jackson, would you like to just sign us off? I think we are. Take some breath mints, drink some green tea.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. I think that's all we've got.
Thank you, everybody. No, thank you for listening to the Don't Feed the Bears podcast, recorded live at the Baylor Lariat Christmas party.
Live for the first time.
For the
too.
first
first
time, and
time.
the first of many, we will have plenty more live broadcasts in the
We're
spring of
trailblazers.
2024.
We are changing the face of sports media.
Yep.
I am what I eat.
Mhm.
So next time you see me, like Shrek said, I'm like an onion. I have layers, and I just hope when I get to the center, there will be something at the middle of me, and not the absolute nothing that exists inside of this onion. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Go Bears, and please don't try this at home.
Don't feed the bears.
Don't feed the Bears.
Don't feed the bears.
Or me.